Well, hello Internet! Welcome to the 10th installment of New Tools and Contraptions, where I just want to give you a little peek of what things I just acquired last, and that might be useful for future projects or even our projects in itself. So, yeah, first the stuff that came fresh from good old China. Got a nice heavy duty hook to hook some springs back into things or so, because those little O-ring hooks are just not strong enough for larger springs. So that one came in. I have to see if it works or if it snaps. But then I got those electrician drill bits, which are not just regular POC drive bits, but they also have a longer piece there in the middle. So in some electrical terminals, that's the bit needed to get the maximum amount of torque on there. So they're called FPH2, which, as far as I understand, stands for flat and pH2 in combination. So I will see how they work. I mean, you can definitely see they're not fully insulated, so not for working under voltage, but give it a try to talk down some fuses and stuff and see how they do. Then I got these cool little hinges here, which are not just hinges, but they also have a little, like a latch in there, so your box lid cannot just fall over when you open it, but it will stay at a angle slightly more than 90. The only thing I have to figure out is how to make a slot for the little piece to go in. But maybe you can just drill a hole at the angle where this can hide, or use a small chisel and carve something out. So they will come up in a project soon. Look forward to that. Another thing that will be useful is this little diamond plate here. It is profiled, so I can use it to sharpen the carving tools. Find a profile that matches, and then hone the inside. I have two rounded shapes here, which is okay, but then I don't get really why there are four almost identical looking diamond like pyramid shapes on there. But yeah, let's see if it's useful or not. And the two rectangular pieces here on the back might come in handy for a special type of tool, but let's see. Then I got this little nice thingy here, which you can see when you press the end in. It's a little claw comes up at the other end, so I hope it's great for picking up screws that fell into something, or to hold a screw while putting it over the hole and starting the threads. So definitely a useful tool. And that also fits with the next pieces I got from the flea market, and I'll show you those in a second. Two nice black boxes, not too fancy looking, but the inside is quite awesome. You can already see the HP logo, and it's a clip kit, and you can see here it's an adapter kit We can put it on a quad socket of different sizes here, and then attach your test leads on the other end. As far as I can see, no bent pins. The foam is in really bad condition. It's really brittle and it's deteriorating, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. So get this one, and get also the SOIC clip kit. That one might look a little more familiar. You can clip it on to your IC and then have all the pins for testing out here. Also, as far as I can tell, no broken pins, no bent pins. They all look gold plated, so I hope contact will be fine. But before I use them, I might just check if they're really that good, or if something's gone bad internally, but that's for future use. Also, for soldering, picked up this nice little helping hand soldament with a really cool, big, nice magnifying glass, which would be really cool to use to find the little solder bridge that you created somewhere and just can't find it with the bare eye. So looking forward to having this at hand. And now on to some more tools, nice little tools. Got a cool set of little rasps, different shapes, like half round, flat, round, square, triangle. They need a little love because they get a bit rusty from the cellar, but they will hopefully clean up nicely, and then I have a nice set of fine rasps for detail work, which is always good. Just couldn't pass the big Matador bevel chisel, which, yeah, just look at it. It's really beefy and cool to work with. Then I got a cool little mason's chisel with the separated head in there. So I guess that will be fine for fine detail work. Let's see, maybe I can play around with little stone masoning sometime in the future, and happy to have a little other toy. Nice little feeler gauge. Looks like it's hand forged, so needs a little more lubrication up there and a little bit of cleanup, but it will be definitely a user. Got this awesome pair of heavy metal shears, and last but not least, a little tool to clean up your grout work when bricklaying. Either you can use the rounded scoop one, or use this little pointy bit to clean out your grout and make it all look nice for setting up. And the final piece, cool sign, which just remembers you to keep everything that is touching compressed oxygen free from oil and grease, so nothing can self-ignite. I will hang that up where I store my diving gear, just to make sure everyone's keeping all the loop away from the regulator sets that work on nitrox bottles, or maybe in the future even premix bottles. So yep, that's the sign for that. And as far as I can see on my bench, that's it for today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great time and hope to see you soon in the shop. Bye!